Welcome everyone to this little update video that I have made on my car. For this video I'm just going to talk to you what I've experienced with this car since I bought it in the middle of September, as well as the stuff I've done to it and what I like and dislike about it. I will also talk to you all about why I haven't really been uploading videos lately as well. So anyway, let's get into it.
Jungle.
So let's start off with the overview of this car. It's a Golf 1.6 TDI R-Line, finished off in blue graphite, which is awesome. As for like mods and stuff I've done, honestly I haven't done much. I've done German style number plates at the front, but another thing that I've also done are carbon fiber eBay's finest mirror covers, as well as these dynamic looking indicators, because I'm too cheap to buy the dynamic taillights. But anyway, if I just show you, it's kind of like that, and then like that. Kind of cool, not gonna lie. It wasn't too expensive either. So let's kind of get on into the things I like and dislike about this car. Let's start with the first thing, and that is the overall spec of this car. This is finished in blue graphite, like I said. Awesome color. And it's also got the R-Line body kit on it, so it kind of looks like really sporty, and it kind of just makes it look a bit more, much more premium than a regular Golf. For those who wonder what the R-Line kit is, it's the front bumper. As you saw at the front, those wheels, as well as the side skirts, and the rear bumper is different as well. It's actually taken from an actual Golf R, just obviously wouldn't be as wide, and the diffuser is different. And another feature with the R-Line body kit is you get a Highline interior, which is, I first thought was a bit odd, but I know there are even much more premium R-Line versions of the interior. And then here's the rear seats. This is a 3-door in case you haven't noticed. And it's finished in this like nice fabric, as well as this lovely suede Alcantara. You also get these really nice sills too. Now, before we continue on, I kind of want to explain why I haven't been uploading videos recently. Well, after I uploaded the Paris video, I was beginning to get a little bit busy with college work. And to be honest, I thought I had everything under control, except I didn't. Well, we basically went from having like 2 projects due to having 5 within a space of a week. So the last few weeks have been really busy and really tough for myself. And I simply just have not had enough time to make a video. I wish I could have made more videos, such as Hamilton being knighted and just doing a total overview of the 2020 F1 season, but I just haven't had the time, unfortunately. And I think that is gonna be the same way pretty much for a good while, because like it is my final year of college, like I said, so I want to do my very best, because I'm probably gonna have to get a job after this. So yeah, like it's just, I'm being kept very busy, so these uploads will be very inconsistent, and I apologise if that upsets some of you guys, but I'll promise I'll do my best to get back into video making once the year is done, like I had this year, last year I mean, sorry. Now let's move on to a thing I don't like about this car, and that is the suspension. Now the stance and kind of like the height is perfect, it looks really good, and it's very functional as well. However, the suspension is rough. It is quite hard, especially when you're like, will you shut up? The suspension does get like really uncomfortable, especially when driving at slow speeds, and it is a bit too stiff, particularly for just a normal economy car. Now let's move on to a thing I like about this car, and also I just hit 183,000 kilometers. That's pretty good. And it's the interior, like I mentioned earlier on. It's the Highline interior, so you get, like I said, the lovely fabric seats, the lovely suede inserts, that's the word, and you got a lovely leather multifunctional steering wheel, very cool, and it just feels premium in here. Sure, it's got its wear and tear here and there, but like it just showed you there, it's soon will be 10 years old, and it's done 183,000 kilometers. The only thing I don't like, and it's kind of a letdown, which I'm going to get onto very shortly, is the radio. I'm pretty sure this is like the mid-range radio. It does have Bluetooth audio, which I really like, but I need to start it up. Perfectly normal radio. However, when I'm listening to music on Spotify, I can't change the track. I can put the volume up and down, I can answer phone calls, but also can't use the voice activation. That's a mute button pretty much, because it's not fitted to this car. But I can't change the track. Like everything else, but I can't change the track, which is just annoying. But I may have a solution for that, because I have a new aftermarket head unit from Sony coming. It's here already. It's just I was given the wrong cable when I went to go install it, but it comes with that connects to system, so I should be able to have these buttons back. And it also comes with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay and all those other goodies. Now, another thing about this car that I absolutely love is the colour. Blue graphite, I find, is a very rare colour because you never see it on Golfs. And particularly, in fact, I haven't seen another Golf that looks like this. Except one of you guys actually has a Golf just like this with a different colour interior. But other than that scenario, I just love how it shines. When I bought this car, I had clay barred it and I had put wax on it once, because the weather's been really bad. Even though this car does have, even the bonnet especially, has a lot of chips on it, for what you can see, it's relatively clean, and that's fine by me. I know it got a bit dirty here. I washed it the other day, but it was so cold actually that the water when I was putting on the car was freezing, so that probably wasn't a good day to clean the car. But yeah, blue graphite, awesome. The thing I don't like about this car is the hill lock, and that is, although it is incredibly useful at times, it's just kind of inconsistent. It means that, I'll show you actually. To activate it, first you have to stop on a hill, put your foot in the clutch and your foot on the brake. Now when I go to lift my brake, car doesn't move for a few seconds. But what I don't like about it is that you kind of have to start putting a lot of kind of throttle to get it to go. And finally, the last thing, and it's the most important thing I like about this car, is that I like how it drives. It's very, very re-inviting. Like, I was expecting a diesel to be a bit dull to drive, but this diesel engine is 105 horsepower, so it doesn't sound that powerful to the average commenter or subscriber, but it's pretty nippy, not gonna lie. Like, I don't think it's too slow at all. Like, not gonna reconsider. Like, it's powerful enough. Like, when you exit on a roundabout, when there's no car in front of you, the car just takes off. Sure, it does have a bit of turbo lag here and there, but other than that, it's nothing to worry about. So yeah, like, it does have me kind of begging the question, like, why would anyone remap these? Like, I know remapping is cool to get up to 150, 160 brake, I think, but I'm just afraid of, like, reliability, and it would put more stress in the engine, and that would effectively kill the engine. So what have I got planned for this car? Well, I'm going to own it for, I can imagine, a considerable long time, because I'd like to get a GTI next, but I think in Ireland you're going to have to be at least 24, 25 to own something that cool. But yeah, the tail lights, I was, even when I got this car, I was considering doing the VLAN ones or getting the ones from Supernova or elsewhere, but I just kind of like how they look. The stock ones do look good in this particular Golf, but I don't know, I might do it down the road in case if one of these goes bad or it breaks or something like that. Window tint, I'm on the fence about. I can't really find this window tint place where I live, but I think I could maybe look for one soon enough. I haven't really been given too much thought. As for the resprays, I'm going to do the front and rear bumper, because there's a bit of damage and a lot of chips. A lot of chips in this bumper, and then at the back there's actually a bit of damage from the previous owner. And I might consider doing the Golf R front bumper, but I don't know yet. Depends how much it will cost to get it purchased and painted. And I was thinking of changing the wheels, but I think just after looking at them more often, I kind of like them, and they are in pretty good condition. And the tyres are still relatively new; like, they have plenty of life left in them. So I don't see what would the point be in. I may change the wheels when the car needs new tyres, but honestly, I like the size. These are 17s, if I'm correct, and I think it just suits the overall proportion of the entire car. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and just remember, I know we're in 2021 now. Happy New Year, by the way. But I know things are still a bit not normal, but I just hope you are all staying safe, having a wonderful time, and just don't let all this pandemic stuff get to you. Anyways, I hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, remember to subscribe.